Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cojelo con Take It Easy, a podcast that makes you think, laugh, and grow.
Hey guys, it's Madi.
And I'm Talisa, and we are here with, once again,
Bella.
Yay! I'm a 20-something who, that's it. I am happy to say that Mercury is officially direct, starting today at
Right now.
4:08 Pacific time. So what's that for us? 5, 6, 7, 08 p.m. So basically right now. I don't know my math. I don't know time.
Yeah.
But hopefully communication is a lot smoother going from here on out. I watched an Instagram video of an astrologer and they were like, the same issues you've been having, essentially I'm paraphrasing, he was like, the same issues you had now have been happening since November. And I go, that tracks specifically for me. I was like, wow, relatable. So I was like, hopefully everything will be okay after this.
Yeah.
Please. It's my birthday month. I'm ready to spend money on myself, but I'm going to wait till it's officially Taurus season so it like feels right and I can save money. But other than that, I'm doing good. How about y'all? Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm doing good. I got my baddie nails back, so I feel like me again. I can scratch someone with these.
Love that. Love that. I feel like meh, with mine, I'm like, I don't want to hide these. I want better ones. We'll get there. How about you?
I'm good. Just coughing.
Okay, don't cough into the
I'm
microphone.
not going to cough into the microphone, but if I do.
You got your nails done too.
Yeah. There's a little hibiscus flower
Oh, cute.
on the ring.
Love
finger.
that.
Can't really see from here, but
Cute. Love it. I haven't got flowers in a long time. That's like a
these were just
classic.
stickers.
I usually.
They're
end up getting
stickers?
flowers.
Yeah.
She just put a sticker. She didn't draw it. That's new because they don't do that.
Well, it was my cousin,
Oh, okay.
so I also had plans after. So
You were like, don't take
I was
forever.
just like,
Time.
just yeah,
Hurry up.
yeah.
I always end up starving after the nail salon because I'll be there forever.
Oh yeah.
I have to bring a snack.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
I'm there for my appointment will be at 10. I won't be getting out till like 1:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
My appointment's for 5. I don't get out till 8.
But to be fair, I get hands and feet done.
Oh,
well,
I
yeah,
only get
that's-
my
So-
hands done.
Yeah, you need to get a new stylist or something. It's crazy.
No, I like that she takes her time. She does it on purpose.
Okay.
I think she don't want to go home. She'll be like, "We're gonna do this."
You
and we're
pay her
gonna
for
do
the
that."
nails or by the hour?
for the nails.
Okay.
But she gets a nice hefty tip for me. I think that's also why she takes her time.
Okay.
She'd be chit chat because it'd just be us. Everyone leaves us. We'd be like, "It's just us here."
Mm-hmm.
I literally close shop with her. I should work there at this
Yeah,
point.
what?
Yeah. Anyway,
Not you sweeping.
I'd be like, "You need help with
Get you a little
anything?"
part time.
I should. My little PT. You know. Okay, Madi, you told us before we started you've been reading.
Yeah.
What have you
girl.
been reading? Tell us,
I
because
felt like
I too want to share.
I was in a reading slump for a little bit, but I got out of it. I was reading the Windy City series by I don't know how to say her name. I don't know if it's Liz Tomford or Tomfordy because she has an E on the end.
Oh,
So I don't know. But anyway, that's her name.
Liz Tomford,
Yeah.
Tomfordy.
And it's sports romance. Spicy.
Of course.
I love me some spice. And it's hockey, baseball, and basketball.
I've never read a sports romance. I like watching
You
sport romance movies.
Should. They are a lot of fun
Okay, I
to
will
read.
eventually.
So the first 2 books in the series the first one's called Mile High. It's a hockey one. The guy is black.
Love that.
His name's
A
Evan
black hockey
Sanders,
player.
A black hockey player.
Hell yeah.
And the main interest, I believe she's mixed.
Okay.
She's black and white.
Okay.
But she's curvy. She's a curvy girl.
Ooh.
So she's thick.
Curvy like the ice skating rink.
And
The ice
he's-
cream rink is round.
It has curves.
It only has curves.
Right. Period. You get it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and I wasn't sure if I liked the first one at first because he's very like playboy whatever, and I was like at first I was like nah, he's a douche, but then he won me over in the end,
Mm-hmm.
so it was good. And then the second
He
one,
says like one fun joke, you be like, ha ha. Let me lock in.
yeah.
Hold on.
And then the second one, it's about basketball, and the main character in that one, he's the main character, the female main characters from the first one, is her brother.
Ooh.
So he's also mixed.
Okay.
But he ends up with her best friend, who's a white girl. But they're
What the hell?
And that one is a fake dating.
Bella's face.
Yeah, it's crazy.
She's like, I'm yucking your yum. What
it's
the hell?
a fake dating trope in that one.
Mm.
That one's a lot of fun. I
Always
like that
is.
one. Third one, baseball, single dad, hot single dad. I'm a sucker for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she ends up being his nanny.
Scandalous.
She's.
Is there an age gap?
She's a little bit,
Okay.
nothing crazy.
Okay.
I think it's 6 years, 6 or
That's
7
crazy to
years.
me.
Crazy.
That's crazy to me. I'd be
No,
like,
because
ooh.
I've read some where they're like
20 and 50.
15, 20, yeah, like crazy. Like this one to me wasn't as
You're like,
bad.
this is a walk in the park.
Right. I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then the last one is accidental marriage. I don't even know if they get married in Vegas. They're
I was
drunk
gonna
and get married in
say.
Vegas. So I guess accidental marriage.
Okay, Ross
I
and
don't
Rachel.
know. But he's been in love with her since the day he met her.
That's
And
my
it's
favorite
very
trope.
golden retriever black cat.
That's my favorite when
So-
she's like, "Tuh," and
like,
he's like, do it
been
again.
telling her since day one, like,
You
we're
it.
gonna be together, and she's like, no.
Remember on my block when
Yeah.
Ruby
Yeah.
Ruby was like, "Oh, you're it."
Yeah.
I was like, love that. I love when a guy's like, I know what I want.
Yeah.
And it's you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a lot of fun.
I was like,
feel
okay.
Yeah. Bella
No,
probably
it's
won't
just-
like it, but I feel like you would enjoy them. They're a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
No, it's just
give it a try.
what you just said is like
Stop.
exactly
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Mhm,
You're getting too personal.
mhm,
This is off the record.
mhm.
I will read those. Are they digital or?
They are digital. They're
Damn it.
also. I mean, you can also read them. They also have them in physical
Mhm.
form. I read them digital just because I have Kindle
Right,
Unlimited.
okay.
So that's just how I read them.
Maybe I will. I'll probably read it out of order. I'll probably read the single dad first.
Oh yeah, they're
That's what I
they're
do.
all technically like
Standalone,
standalones,
mhm.
but you'll see other like the characters are always recurring like throughout the book.
Oh,
so
I
you
like
don't
that.
have to read them in order,
Mhm.
but if you do, it makes a little bit more sense.
Question: how's a single dad and the nanny involved in the group?
So they're friends. So pretty much all the guys, since they're all in sports, are all friendly with each other.
Okay.
So the nanny is the daughter of the baseball team's like manager, like the
Oh, okay.
whatever. So low key, he kind of hooked them up because he was like, "Yeah, I need you to meet my daughter. She's gonna babysit your kid." And he's like, "Well, I don't. He doesn't need a nanny." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "No. Like, this is good." But he was all for it.
Oh, I love that.
So
They should do race car next. I wonder if there's.
I
wonder if
mean,
there
there are race car romances. There are like Formula One romances. I personally haven't read any.
I probably would read that first. It's
But-
dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, there's sports romances for literally anything, any kind of sport.
I should do that. I should try that. Oh man, I have mascara. Oh well,
You didn't mess it up. I don't see it.
It's
so
waterproof.
I think you're good.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, you're good.
This is what I read. How to End a Love Story by Yulene Kwang.
Mm.
You can't even see. My bad. It's right here. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm like this, like influencer hand.
You gotta be the.
This is what I read. Okay, so I bought this like with you. I think I was with
I
you like
think
at
so,
Target or
yeah.
something before they fucked up with the DEI because we
yeah.
don't shop there no
Yeah,
more.
we don't stop there
Wait,
anymore.
sidebar. You heard how like the 8th consecutive week in a row their sales have gone like down?
Yeah,
Period.
crazy.
Anyway, do you know why, Bella?
Hmm?
Do you know why
What do you mean?
about Target?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna be like, well, I don't really know anyway. So I dumb it down. So I got this book and I was like, all right, whatever. And then I finally read it. This book,
Hmm.
the spices.
Yeah.
When I tell you I was giggling and squealing in my,
Mhm.
you know, like that gif of Lottie from Princess and the Frog,
Yes,
where she's like
like,
hugging the newspaper. That was literally
Yeah.
me. Like I would read a chapter. I was like, like I will say I get the ick, when it be like he growled. I'd be like, no, he didn't.
yeah, yeah.
What does
yeah.
that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? We can use other words. Sorry, Yulin. I love your work, but like there's other words.
Growl.
So I would just ignore that.
You'll hear that a lot in romances.
And I'm like,
all the time, and no one really knows what it means. No one really.
I love seeing TikToks where it be like, how do you,
Oh, yeah.
like how do you growl something?
Yeah.
like
I'm
like-
assuming. I feel like that's probably what it has to be. But is that
right?
technically
But you
a
can also
growl?
say like huskily or like breathed it or
Well, they
breathily. Like
can't
there's
say
other
like
words.
murmured.
Yeah,
I think
you
the
could,
only word is growls.
huh?
I think maybe they could say growls under his breath.
Something. Yeah. So okay, maybe I don't know. I'll be like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that part. But the spice in this,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god. I was in public and I was like, I don't even want to read this in public. And it's not even like that crazy, but like the chemistry between the
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
really, really good. They were like, this
Mhm.
is wrong. They were like, yeah. They were like, but we gonna keep doing it. It was like,
Mhm.
yeah. And I was like, hell yeah. I was in it for the long haul. So this book is nuts. Okay, they know each other from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't want to say too much. Why don't I just read the back? Because I feel like I'm gonna say too much.
Okay, girl.
Helen Zhang hasn't seen Grant Shepard once in the 13 years since the tragic accident that bound their lives together forever. Now a best-selling author, Helen pours everything into her career. She's even scored a coveted spot in the writer's room of the TV adaptation of her young adult novels. And if she can hide her imposter syndrome, surely the rest of her life will fall into place too. LA's the fresh start she needs. After all, no one knows her there except... Da, da, da. Grant has done everything in his power to move on from the past, including building a life across the country. They're from New Jersey, by the way. I was like, this is
Love
Jersey,
that.
baby! Grant has done everything in his power to move on from the past, including building a life across the country. And while the panic attacks have never quite gone away, he's well liked around town as a screenwriter. We see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he shouldn't have taken the job on Helen's show, but it will open doors to developing his own projects that he just can't pass up. Grant's exactly as Helen remembers him, charming, popular, and lovable in ways that she's never been. And Helen's exactly as Grant remembers too, brilliant, beautiful, closed off. But working together is messy and electrifying, and Helen's parents, who have never forgiven Grant, have no idea he's in the picture at all. When secrets come to light, they must reckon with the fact that theirs was never meant to be any kind of love story, and yet the key to making peace with their past and themselves might just lie in holding on to each other in the present. This book was so good.
Yeah.
This is definitely like he falls harder kind of thing.
Mm.
I was so into it.
Yeah.
He'd be lying to himself. He's like, yeah, I just want a piece of you. Then he'd be like, I lied. I want all of you. And I was like, yeah. I'm looking like, woo, yeah. Waiting for my sister. And I'm like, I know people are going to be crazy in the car. I'm yelling at the book like, yeah, he said it. He loves her. Anyway, so good. 10 out of 10. She's actually, I want to tell you this part. She's actually adapting the screenplay for Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation.
Okay.
So, and also the writer-director of the forthcoming Beach Read film for 20th Century Studios. I have no idea what that is, but I've never heard of Beach Read. Yeah.
That's also Emily Henry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't have that one, right? No.
I don't think so.
You
I
do.
have it.
I'll read that. Yeah, because didn't they announce like 3 Emily Henry
Yeah.
like movies or books?
Yeah, because I think Happy Place was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was another one.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
For this to be, I think I'm pretty sure. I assume this is like her first book.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. I really enjoyed it. I was thoroughly surprised. Which I don't know. I was like, because the book I read before this, I really enjoyed. So you'd be like, are you gonna match up to that?
Yeah.
It's in its own category. I really enjoyed it. So if you want to borrow it, you can. I love those kicking my feet, giggling, screaming. Almost cried. I'd be like, Grant, are you me?
Oh, there were those books I was reading. Some of them, like some parts got like emotional. Like I literally had to, because I couldn't read through my tears. Like I had to.
He's like, pull it back.
I was like, oh my god, okay. I couldn't see.
Sometimes I just be like, I have to like change position. Hold on a second. I'm about to cry. Hold on. I gotta hold it like this. But I'm so sad you don't read. Yet. That's what I'll say. Yet.
Yeah, it's just like you're just gonna find something that you're.
I don't know. I just get so. I get bored watching stuff. Like I don't know. I like listening to things instead of watching.
Could you be on your damn phone?
Yeah, not really though. I don't know. I sleep a lot.
Oh, yeah. But you can listen to, well, we've already said there's audiobooks. You won't do that. But they have like podcast storytelling.
Yeah, they do have podcast storytelling, and then some audiobooks, if you find the like graphic audiobooks, those are like fully like
Immersive.
casted and immersed. Like there's music, there's like all kinds
Sound
of
effects.
Yeah,
like there's
different-
this.
That would make me laugh.
There's like an Amazon Prime show that Julia Roberts was in. Do you remember? I forget what it was called.
My therapist wants me to read, but
You're like, no.
She's like, "Oh, did you read the book?" I'm like, "No."
You're like, girl, goodbye.
No.
Be for real.
I mean, I love like
Excuse me.
reading. Like, I like researching, but I would never like.
Read a fictional book.
No, I wouldn't go out of my way to read a whole book about what I want to read about. If that makes sense. Like, I'll read like a paragraph, and then summarize it. But I don't know if I'll read a whole book of.
I can't with you. So you're not gonna read.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll read an article
I'll read a paragraph every hour.
Maybe a short story is more.
every hour.
Mm-hmm.
It would take you
I'll
years.
get really bored.
You would. Yeah, you need like some short story, something like packs a punch. So you're like, whoa.
Yeah, that everything's just like right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We gonna find it. We gonna find it for you. Don't worry. I get a lot of people to read. That's like my thing. Get them to read and get them to watch TV.
Yeah, I got my one friend to read, and she just
Yeah.
took off, and I'm like,
The training wheels are off. Maddie's like, it was just yesterday that I gave her first book.
yeah, feel so proud, like a proud mom.
I feel like that with TV. We were like, yeah, I started watching my ball. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. So Bella, you should watch The Pit.
My aunt just recommended something called Alpha on Netflix.
Alpha on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a movie.
Never
I
heard
don't
of that.
know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Please, because you hear Alpha, I think fanfic.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm like, what are they mating? What is this?
yeah,
Oh my God.
literally.
She was like, I don't know why it reminded me. Like, I'm like, what do you mean?
You're like, should I be offended?
Yeah,
or-
Yeah, what
What?
the hell?
What does that
Alpha,
mean?
Let's see. Okay, recently added. It's a movie. During the last ice age, a boy forges a transformative bond with a wolf and treks through an unforgiving landscape to reunite with his tribe.
What the hell does that have to do with me?
She said you're lost. That's what she just gagged you.
Literally.
She said. I'm
You're
gonna look
lost
this
and
up.
you need to find your way home.
She said, "Get you a dog."
2018. It's number 4 in
2018.
movies today.
Interesting.
I feel like my dad watched this. My dad loves movies like this.
Right? I feel like that's something my dad would watch too.
He'd be like, it was
Like-
so good. It was emotional. I'll be like, okay. Love you, but what the hell are you talking about?
Oh my God, I just watched this Sorry, I'm getting
No,
off
go ahead.
topic. I just watched this.
That's the
horror
whole show.
movie.
Talk it to the mic, please.
Literally.
I just watched.
Not
this
that close.
So strict. I
Yeah.
just watched this horror movie, and it was, I don't remember what it was called, but it's on Netflix, and it's really, really new. And it was like, so this theory, it's not a theory, it's real. You find out it's real. So a psychic got their hand chopped off
Okay.
and then
Cool.
embalmed. And you hold the hand. It
Oh,
has, like-
talk to me.
Yeah.
That one's scary. I heard.
Yeah.
You
And
liked it?
I loved it. It was like kind of corny, but like,
That's the one where they like hold the hand and then they go like this and their eyes
like
like
a-
go in the back of their head or something like that.
there's like YouTube features in it. It's really random.
Like YouTubers?
Yeah.
Are in it?
Not in it, but like a kid is watching a YouTube video and it's like a known YouTuber.
It's like
thing.
Smosh.
It's literally.
Oh my
do you
God.
Know? It's not Smosh. I love Smosh.
Me
But
too.
it's,
I used to.
um,
I haven't watched it in years.
Oh, girl, I can
It's
show you.
completely different people now. Right?
I
can tell you the whole cast. I can tell you their backstories. I love them so.
Tell me off
Smosh,
camera.
if you're watching
Yeah.
this,
That'd
oh
be
my
cool.
God.
Wait, do they have a
Spencer
podcast?
Agnew, I love you. Sorry.
I'm an old lady, so I like to watch Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
They used to own
Yeah.
Smosh. So the two guys who
Yeah.
own Smosh gave it to them and they gave it back to
You
them.
know
Yeah.
Trevor? You know Trevor?
Yes.
The little yeah, he's
Yeah.
in Smosh now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They
Who the
hired
hell's-
him.
I don't know who Trevor is.
He's a little like he's
He's-
like the Gen Z of the
Yeah.
cast. He's a chef, so he goes to Mythical Kitchen.
Yeah.
I think I do know who it is because I've
Yeah.
probably seen an episode or two of that
Mhm.
where they'll have like a celebrity
He's
come
a
on
tall,
and he'll make
blonde
them.
white
Yeah.
boy.
Tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes for random reasons he just doesn't have a shirt on.
You should have led with that. Send me a link.
He just got engaged.
Boo. You shouldn't have told me that. Now I don't want to
No.
watch. No, just-
He just got engaged to his girlfriend Raven. What a cute name.
Aw, so cute. No, I'm being for real.
I was about to say,
I
you're
know.
like,
I
so
heard it. I heard
cute.
myself, and I was like, I sound like I hate her. I'm so sorry. No,
Anyways.
that is cute.
No, yeah, I love Smosh, but No,
The
do
movie.
you know? Yeah, the movie. Do you know Sidemen?
No.
Do you know KSI?
I've heard of
Yes.
KSI.
Okay,
Yeah.
KSI and his little friends, his little British friends, they have a, they have a, they're all different. They're all separate YouTubers, but they have, like the Hype House.
Yeah.
They have their own little house called the Side. They're not a house, but the Sidemen, where they do like challenges and stuff.
That's so silly.
Yeah,
It's
and
almost like a fraternity.
Yeah.
That's
it
kind of
feels
what
like.
it gives, low key.
I used to watch them.
That's okay. I used to watch these too.
I used to
Yeah,
watch so
it was a whole
much
different
stuff. Anyways,
Era.
anyways, just like in a random scene, like the
Like
little boy,
them watching
Yeah.
it. That's so
he's just
crazy.
like, okay,
You're like, oh, plug.
like yeah, like why did they have this?
So, does somebody? I have a question. Does somebody buy the hand? Does someone family
It's not-
own it?
It's very like in the middle. Like it's one of those movies where like you don't know the backstory. you don't know
Oh,
the
they're just
future
like
story.
these
They
friends
just
who are
have
together,
it
and they're like,
for
"We got
some
this
reason.
hand, like let's use it."
Yeah, it starts.
And they're
off
like, "You're
with,
being
like,
haha, stop scaring me." She's like, "No, bitch, I'm possessed."
It starts off with this like little boy.
Oh no,
No.
you
no,
lost
no,
me.
Kids are scary.
No.
Yeah.
He's not like a little boy.
Deck that bitch.
He's a teenager. He's a teenager.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
I'll
And
still
he's,
deck
like,
him.
His
Still.
friend is like,
Go ahead, my bad.
his friend is like, "Yo, want to smoke this cigarette?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Pussy." I was just like, "What the hell?" And then he was like, "Oh, my sister's
I'm like,
gonna pick
cigarettes are whack.
For real.
And he
Was
was
that
like,
Dare?
oh, my
or
sister's gonna pick me up." And he was like, "Okay." And then you see it's a black girl, and like that makes you start thinking or whatever. And then you find out
Why?
you'll
You
see-
lost me.
You'll see.
Cause that boy is white,
Yeah,
and his
And-
sister picks him up,
his sister picks him
and
up.
but she's black.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
So no
So
one's
she's
adopted.
who's
So
adopted?
No,
Right.
no one's adopted.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
the confusing part.
they're step
Are you
siblings.
They're
Sure.
not even siblings.
Oh,
Oh.
let me shut up. Go ahead.
That's the confusing part. He was like, "Oh, my sister didn't pick me up. It was someone else." So they go home.
So he got into the car thinking, oh,
explain.
we need to do a whole separate episode where all Bella does is describe a movie
Let me
to us.
explain.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Okay, so when they get home, you find out that it's actually a family friend because her mom died. The black girl's mom died, and she like kind of moved in with that family.
Got it.
And his real sister was too busy to pick him up.
Damn, she said, fuck my brother.
Yeah.
Literally. So she wasn't even at the house.
I think she was hanging out with her boyfriend or something.
Of
So she
course.
wasn't there with this whole hand thing? I'm confused.
No. This is just
This is the
of movie.
beginning.
Oh.
The black girl pick him up.
I don't want to spoil it, but long story short,
You can spoil it. I ain't watching it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not watching it either.
I'll explain it later because we have a topic to talk about.
Who cares?
Okay, so a psychic's hand was chopped off.
It's embalmed.
It's embalmed. There's writing on it. You don't really see what it like says. But the
Writing
thing
on the
is
wall.
that they're like, "Yo, did you see the videos that Josh and Peter are posting or whatever?"
Uh-huh.
It's actually a masked lesbian and some random guy.
Okay.
Anyways, they're like okay. Actually, no. The movie starts with this random guy. They're like, "Where's Bucket?" His name's Bucket.
I
Okay.
thought she was going to say Bucky.
I
Where's
know.
Bucket? Where's Bucket? Oh my God, where's my brother Bucket? It's a house party, and he's in this room, and he's like, "Bucket, open the door! Bucket, open the door!" And they open the door. He has to like break it down, and Bucket is like growling, and he has scratches all
Oh,
over
rawr.
him.
Oh. Got that dog in him.
He's like growling, and he like scratches all over the place, and he's like, "Yo, what's the problem? What's the problem?" And then they walk into the kitchen. They're about to leave, and then his brother turns around. He stabs him in the chest.
Bucket stabs.
Bucket stabs his brother in the chest, falls to
Mhm.
the ground, and he stabs himself in the head.
Oh,
Oh.
that's how it actually starts.
That's
and
how
then
it
it's
actually
the
starts. And then it's the
smoke
scene.
this cigarette.
Yeah.
No. Pussy. Got it.
Yeah. But they're still friends. It's just like, "Man, when do you become soft?" And he's like, "I've never." It's weird.
Smoking
And he's
is
like,
bad
"Man, I
for
need
you."
new friends." Like, okay, buddy. Anyways.
So then.
It's so funny when people are like trying to peer pressure in movies because I'm like, this doesn't happen. It does happen, but like, it's who's gonna? first
No,
of
it does
all-
happen like that. So serious.
Yeah.
It's not even pressure. Your friend be like, you want something? You be like, yeah.
That's
Wow.
you, girl.
No.
Wow,
Whoa,
girl.
whoa, whoa.
Girl.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
No, because
That's
people
not
act
me.
like they're gonna be like, "No, take it. Take the free drugs that I'm
No,
giving."
yeah,
you."
no,
That's crazy.
Right, because like they pay for it.
Exactly. Like no one's doing
They'd be like,
that.
do you want to hit? And you'd be like, no, thank you.
Mhm.
Anyways.
But your friend would be like, just try it. You'd be like, okay, I've seen it.
okay, that's
They'd be like, okay. And I'm like, aren't you medicated? What are we doing here?
Anyways, so the challenge is that they're like, oh my god, let's do it. So they sneak out. The mom knows that they're sneaking out.
What's the challenge?
I'm telling you.
Oh, got it.
The mom
I
knows
thought
that
we
they're
missed
sneaking
that
out.
part.
So they grab the hand and they're like, they grab it. It's just like on the table.
Uh-huh.
They say, talk to me. And then a ghost shows up.
Mm.
Because it's a sidekick's hand. Like, they say you can, like, whatever.
Mm.
And they're like, yo, what's happening? Whoa. And then just, like, they're recording you the whole time, laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And they only let you hold the hand for 90 seconds because over that is dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's dangerous.
90 seconds sounds like too long.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say 9 seconds.
No. 90.
So the hand doesn't grip.
No. It's
back?
just like a dead hand.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 90 seconds. More than that is
And-
dangerous.
They see the ghost and then they say, talk to me. They see the ghost and then they say, I let you in. And then they like
And
go
they
like
take your body.
yeah. They go
That's
like
the
that.
part where the girl's like the black girl.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that. I saw
Her
the
eyes go
thing
their eyes go like all black.
Oh.
and they start like speaking as like the demon, and like
Mm-mm.
things in the house start moving. They get thrown across the wall.
That's the kind of scary shit I don't
Yeah,
watch.
I don't like that.
yeah. And then they're like like recording, and then after 90
It's giving
seconds,
Logan Paul.
oh my god, sorry, that I just remembered 2017.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah. That was a crazy. Anyways. Yeah, and then after 90 seconds, they have to like rip it out of their hands.
The person who's holding it.
Yeah.
So then, but how do they do that if they're possessed? Essentially.
Well, they've done it so far, but here's the kicker:
Uh huh.
the girl tried it that one night, and she went over 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, what happens to her?
So she's fine, but she starts seeing them without holding the hand.
The ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And do they look like regular people? Are they like see through?
They
Do they
look
look creepy?
gross.
Are they
They're
like
Like they show you like however it is that they died.
Yeah,
yes.
Like very
Oh,
Sixth Sense
Yeah.
of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like she starts seeing them, but in reality, she is them. So there was this one guy who she
Ooh.
like dated when she was younger, but it's her friend's boyfriend, the one that the sister was hanging out with. The sister, she like Loki has a crush on her friend's boyfriend.
Scandalous.
Yeah, it's nasty. And one night,
She said that's nasty.
the night,
Girl, that's just life.
For real.
That's just close proximity.
this is a spoiler.
Of course.
Um,
Go ahead, girl. Just spoil it.
I was just talking about the beginning.
This movie's
So
crazy
they let
already.
the sister didn't want the little boy to do the challenge,
Duh.
but the friend was like, just let him do it.
But she's already messed up.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy. So maybe it really wasn't even her who said it. It was the.
No.
No, it was
she
really-
was just like,
Who
okay,
cares?
I'll let you do it for 60 seconds, 50 seconds, because they were taking turns. Like everybody was taking turns.
Mm-hmm.
This was like the second night. So they did it one time, and then they invited them over to their house while
Uh-huh.
the mom was gone.
Mm-mm.
And she was like, "You better not have a party." And she was like, "It's just a couple friends." Like,
Mm-hmm. And some ghosts.
yeah. And then the little boy does it, and here's the thing, the girl's mom who died, allegedly the mom is the one who possesses the boy.
Her mom,
Yeah.
allegedly. Oh.
So he's like talking to her, being like, "I love you so much. I'm so proud of you." And she's like, "Wait."
And
And
makes
it's
him
like-
hold it longer than he's
Yes.
supposed to because she's being selfish.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then immediately after, he's like literally banging his head, like bleeding, gushing blood, like literally about to kill himself.
On the table.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then he like just goes all over the room, and then his sister walks in, and he's like, "What the hell happened?" And then she puts her hand on the table to stop him from doing it, and then he breaks her hand, and then they finally rip it out of his the actual like thing.
Oh
out
my
of
god.
him. And then after that night, the girl
I'm
that
mad there's a whole nother night.
I'm saying one
The
night
girl-
was too much.
the girl wasn't allowed back at their house.
Of course, kicked her out.
Yeah, so she went to her dad's house because she still has a dad.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I know,
She said, fuck him.
literally.
I get it. No.
I think she was mad at him because
Is it his fault she's dead? Or he's like a deadbeat?
I think her mom killed herself.
Oh, okay.
So she's like mad that he didn't tell her. I don't know.
Like the truth.
It was weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Got it.
Anyways, so she invites her boyfriend, her friend's boyfriend over.
The one she has a crush on.
Yeah. But she's like, I don't. We dated when we were like little. It's not that serious. But then like there's little hints of like.
I love how you said that. Yeah.
There's little hints of like, you know. And then she has a dream. They're sleeping in the same bed, but they're like opposite.
Mm.
She has a dream that they're making out.
Oh.
But then she also sees like her mom dead, her dad dead too. And then she wakes up and there's a ghost sucking his toes. And then when he wakes up, you see
You had me and you lost me.
Expeditiously.
and then you see that it's actually her being possessed, sucking his toes. So he wakes up being like, "What the hell?" and she's sucking his toes.
And this became a comedy. Hold on. Maybe I can watch it. That's hilarious.
I was just like, "What am I watching?" You could have chose anything else.
Sucking toes?
Yeah, and she was like, "Stop!
Like-
Stop! Stop!" And she was like, "Wake up! Wake up! It's sucking your toes."
Oh my God.
And that's like the beginning of the movie?
Yeah. Well, we're like in the middle-ish.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. All right, that's enough.
Yeah. That's
You got me. You got
Yeah.
me. I actually just watched Heretic yesterday.
That's
At
the
Hazel's
one
house.
with Hugh. Oh my gosh, Hugh Grant.
I was gonna say that. I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't watch scary stuff.
Yeah. Was it like
Love
scary,
horror.
scary, or was it more like a psychological, like thriller type thing?
Psychological, creepy, for sure. It was
Okay.
a lot of talking. He talks so
Mm.
fucking much in that
Yeah.
movie. I was like, shut up.
What are your favorite psychological horror movies? Or just psychological movies in general? I'm talking like Girl Interrupted.
I never seen Girl Interrupted. I like Ex Machina. I consider that like psychological a little bit. That one is
Virgin
pretty.
Suicides.
Nope, never seen.
Oh
that.
my god, you've never seen like the
I saw that
basic
one.
Yeah, no, I've never seen those.
the basic TikTok recommendation?
No, I'm
13?
like not ready. No,
Oh my god, yeah. I watched that
Girl.
forever ago.
that's the one with the two girls. The
Yeah.
two friends. Yeah, no, I've never seen
Nikki
that either.
Reed.
Oh yeah.
What's another basic one?
I've probably never seen any of them. I like Ex Machina. What's another psychological thriller? I don't even know. I don't know those off the top of my head.
Gone Girl.
I love Gone Girl. That's actually one of my favorites. Christian always looks at me
She
sideways
was
when I say that.
crazy.
I was like, purr. And Christian's like, I'm terrified. You drove me here. I was like,
What did you send me?
Oh, the document to
Oh.
this episode.
Oh,
Too late now, girl.
no, it's not. Psychological horror, all about self-sabotage. In 13, well, okay, I'm going to spoil it a little bit.
That's okay.
So, she's 13. She's sweet.
No.
She's sweet and lovely. But here's the thing. You would love the photography because the movie changes color grade. Cinematography. The movie changes color grade as her personality changes.
Ooh.
very
See, I like
interesting.
knowing stuff like that. I'd watch it. It's
It's
on my
very
list.
interesting.
It's definitely on my letterbox somewhere. I'm going to look at my letterbox, see what psychological thrillers.
As You Are. That is my favorite
Who's that with?
movie of all time. Like, actually, it's so sad.
Okay, I probably haven't seen it then.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
I've seen 39 movies this year.
And queer. Very queer.
Oh, that movie is queer, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what are you saying?
Have you seen But I'm a Cheerleader?
No, it's
I've
on my
seen
list on
that,
Tubi. It's on
yeah.
Tubi for
It's
free.
also
Yeah,
queer.
it is.
I want to watch that one.
Brokeback Mountain.
I haven't seen that.
That's a psychological horror if I've ever seen one. Woo!
All I have is it's only thriller, like the genre on here. So let's see.
You seen Smile?
No.
No.
Oof.
Pass on that.
Mm-mm.
It was kind of funny to
The
me.
Menu was good. Have you seen The Menu?
I've never heard of that.
See, look at that crazy. Well, Ralph Phineas.
I think
Anya
it's
Taylor-
Rafe Fiennes.
What did I say?
Ralph Fiennes. And the
That's
crazy part
embarrassing.
is that I didn't know that that's how you said his name until I saw him on
Oh,
New Year's
Lord have
Eve
mercy.
on like the
Oh,
Ryan Seacrest or
yeah,
whoever,
you'd be like, "That's how you
Andy
say
Cohen
it?"
and them. Yeah, his name is
Ralph.
Rafe Fiennes.
Oh, Ray
Have
Fiennes.
you seen
I apologize.
Buffalo 66?
No. Is that no? I was thinking of Dallas Buyers Club,
Oh,
which I haven't
Lord.
seen either.
Yeah,
It's
I never
like-
see
It's
that.
like a movie with the ideal fantasy of like a guy kidnapping a girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's like
cool.
what's it called?
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. It's
Mhm.
like if like Stockholm syndrome was actually like
Real.
yeah,
Ooh.
but it ended like really weirdly.
That's why I don't really enjoy those. I'm looking at what I've seen
But
here.
the actor is the girl who played the original Wednesday.
Oh, really? Christina Ricci?
Yeah. I think.
Reese? Richie?
Ricci.
Ricci.
Well, not the
See?
original.
I think it's
Original. That
Ricci.
she's like dead or something. I'm talking about like the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at what I've watched that is Uncut Gems. That's definitely a psychological thriller if I've ever seen one. That's intense. Have you seen that?
I started to watch
Excuse
it.
me.
I remember my dad had started to watch it too, and there was just so much happening that I felt overstimulated, so I turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
It's
I can't
literally
do
that.
this. It was just
I don't
like,
think I saw it in theaters. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
thank
I
God
was
I
watching
didn't.
it at home.
I would have left.
Yeah.
I don't like this
That
is
was
too much
like-
going on.
I can't do this.
Us. I've seen all the Jordan Peele
Oh, yeah,
movies.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
Parasite, that's a psychological thriller for sure. It's
Mm.
about classism. You haven't seen that? It's
Mm-mm.
Korean. You gotta watch it.
I've heard of it though.
That's it. I really haven't seen.
Rio.
Yes.
Let me take you to Rio.
Rio. Have you seen the one guy Steven on TikTok that he be dressing like the birds and reenacting the scenes?
What?
I'm sorry. Let me look this up. You need to see
What?
this.
Wait, I may have seen
Is it
one. Did he
Steve-
do
Steve Steven or something like that?
Did he do the Jamie Foxx one recently? The bird that Jamie Foxx. I
Get-
feel
get-
like
get-
I
get-
may,
get
I
a girl.
may have seen that one.
Get a girl.
Let me
Get it,
Steve.
get it, oh, drop it.
What's his, I don't remember his name. It's not. Is it Steven?
Something like that.
I don't know.
Rio birds. Rio cosplay. Hold on.
My Hungarian coworker, she's like
Yeah.
42.
This is a ADHD episode.
She has
of
a really
Helen.
thick accent, and she was talking about like, I love her so much. She was like, "Have you seen that meme everywhere?" And I'm like, "What meme?" And she's like, "The one like Aaron Pierre." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then for like 10 minutes, she played Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa.
Oh yeah. It's this guy. This is not the original, but it's him. It's not Steven. I think it's another guy where he does this.
Okay.
And I saw another one where he did the yellow one. He was like, though he shimmied was so funny. I love those. Tom Holland and Anne Hathaway together. Where's this?
Oh yeah, they're filming the Odyssey.
Girl, everyone.
Robert Pattinson.
Girl, literally everybody.
Yeah, literally.
Literally everybody is in the
Mhm.
Odyssey
Yeah.
except me. What the
For
hell?
real.
Imagine.
Unbelievable. I
We
should
just see Talisa like.
for real. I would
You're laughing
listen.
like it's
No,
a joke.
I would
could
just be like, where
I
did
could
she
be
book
one of the
this?
girls that like fans or something. I don't know. Like
I want to
feed
be.
them
I want to
drinks.
work on the set and just like fluff somebody's hair,
yeah,
or like
just
put baby oil. Sorry, Bella. Sorry. I just want to like
That's it.
just like
Okay.
hold the chest, be like, you got it. All right. And scene. You know.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Bella's face say y'all wild. Yeah, I
Listen,
just
it's a real job, and I want it.
I need it, and I'm gonna have that. Yeah, I've been told I have acting props. I just am scared. And also,
sabotage.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
just feel like I don't know how to do it. Don't know how to start,
Mhm.
and I don't look like what people are probably looking for.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't. That's why I just talk in front of the camera.
There are some really. What do you mean by that?
By what?
What do you mean they're not who they're looking for?
Yeah, I'm probably not the type of person they're looking for. Like, I'm a brown, plus size Latina.
Do you know how many ugly looking, monstrously peculiar actors there are out there?
A lot.
I think you would be fine.
Thank you.
Not
I
that
think.
I'm saying that you're above them.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why you're here.
Cause
Yeah, I could be good. Yeah. I surprise people. I've known for years to be like, wow, you good. You're really good. And be like,
and you love like this. You love cinematography. You love photography.
I don't want to look at the camera.
You like. You love like movies.
I could
Look at
do-
this. Look at this room.
I know it's great. Look at this stuff.
Isn't it neat?
Like,
When do you think my collection's complete? I made a joke to somebody once. They were like, "Oh, my room doesn't have like style." I said, "So you think my room's a mess?" And they were like, "No. Yours is like a collector's room." And I was like, "Thank you. I guess
this is an expensive room.
thanks.
Yeah, girl.
That's me." What Ariana Grande say? What?
What?
What did Ariana
Ariana
Grande
Grande?
say? I want it. I got it.
I was listening to that song earlier.
Yeah, she's on my like manifestation playlist. I listen to it
Yeah.
24/7.
I've been listening to her a lot lately, actually, because she just released her last album, the deluxe version. So I've been listening to like the newer songs.
I
that
do
she
want
has
to
on
listen to that one. I haven't yet. I'm not
Good.
really like an Ariana Grande listener.
there. I have my phases where like sometimes
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to listen to her, and then other times where I'm like, that's all I want to
There's a
listen
guy
to.
at my school named Mac Miller.
Oh,
Excuse me. Wow, really?
interesting.
MAC or MACK?
Mac Miller. Like,
Does he know that? Like, does he
what?
know? Like, does he know he exists? Like, he's named after that guy, probably.
No, he's way too old. Wait.
Huh? See, you don't make no sense. Somebody just gonna name Mac Miller, and I'm asking you, like, is he named after that person?
I don't know, because how are you gonna name somebody after their last name? What do you mean? I'm confused.
You need to go back to school.
No, like I'm confused. I'm so confused.
You're confused. I'm confused.
I'm saying that I don't think his parents were like, oh yeah, let's name him after this random guy, because he's
The rapper?
yeah. How old was he?
How old is Ariana Grande? Aren't they around the same age? Well, we're
Well, I
around
think
the
he's
same.
older, isn't he?
I don't know. I mean, he passed away.
Okay,
Let's look
look
this
him
up. You got it. You look it up. Look it
Because
up.
this kid specifically was born in 2007.
Yeah, but like
So was Mac Miller a thing?
in 2007.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I'm asking.
No, probably not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, Mac Miller was born in 1992. So.
Yeah, so he was not.
And he
named
died in
after him.
2018.
Damn, that's crazy.
Anyways,
Okay.
he's actually my cousin's friend's ex. Anyways,
Oh,
Well, he hit the hip hop scene in 2007. Just saying.
look at that.
what?
Boom. You missed what she said because you're too busy.
She
Getting
hit
distracted.
the hip hop, or he hit the hip hop scene in 2007.
Oh,
See,
okay.
That was when his career started.
his parents could be
Okay.
hip hop heads. We don't know that.
That'd be really funny.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Maybe they just like the name.
Imagine that's gonna be a bunch of kids named Daenerys.
Could you
Sorry.
And
imagine?
Hermione.
Wait, I'm sorry. I know
There's
we
a girl
keep
named Hermione
going
in my
way
class.
off topic.
That's okay.
But
We're
speak-
literally 45 minutes in. This topic's not being spoken
yeah,
about today.
definitely.
But I was like,
Speaking
damn,
of
I wanted to talk about it.
Daenerys,
And this was all planned.
This
to
was-
show to represent the self sabotage of
we're self-sabotaging
yes
right now.
right now. This is a
Literally.
living representation.
You know that show, Love on the Spectrum?
Yes.
Connor, the dark-haired
Yes.
guy, I keep seeing
The
clips
Italian
of him.
one?
Yeah, I believe so.
I keep
Where he
seeing
was
TikToks of him.
talking about that his mom set him up on a date with a blonde girl,
Mm-hmm.
and he was having a whole fit, and then he was talking about Daenerys,
Uh-huh.
and he like listed her entire title in the show, like Daenerys Targaryen, first of her name, like all kind of like whatever, and he was so mad that his mom set him up on a date with a blonde girl. He was pissed. But I love that
That'd be
show, because then a few scenes later that I saw, like he's on a date with this girl named Georgie.
I
She's
love
brunette,
them.
and they were so cute. Like it showed them kissing for the first time.
They
And
kissed
then-
when it rained, and then when they stopped
Yes.
kissing, it stopped raining.
The cutest
cute.
thing.
Tell me that's not meant to be. I was like,
And then I saw a comment. I think I had sent it to my sister, and someone in the comments was like, "Love isn't dead. It's just on the spectrum." I was like,
period.
Bro, you're
I'm
right.
telling you, Connor is the sweetest, most most
He agrees.
passionate, intense person. Like where he's like, I need a moment, and he
Yeah.
goes to the bathroom. He's like, get it together, Connor.
Yeah.
This is the best woman you ever met in
It
your
was
life.
so
And he starts talking in like Italian. He's like, "Oh, she's so beautiful, molto bella." He's like, "Oh my God, how do I talk to her? How do I tell her how I feel?"
Yeah.
And like he tells her like, "I think I want you to be my parents." And she goes, "Yeah." And he's like, "I know I might be too soon." Really? It is the cutest.
It's so cute.
It like makes me want to cry.
Yeah,
I'm just
every
like,
time I see
this
him.
is so innocent. It's so lovely.
But
I'm like,
it's
why
so
can't it be
fun-
this easy?
Yeah, for real.
That's how I talk. I'll be like,
I saw like a compilation of him being like mean.
oh, he is a little mean.
a
Just
little bit.
I don't even think it's
but
mean
he
as him
was
being direct.
He was
No,
going
yeah.
off on his mom.
Was
Like,
he?
Yeah,
He
and
don't
she was
play.
trying to talk, and she was like, "Can you let me?" And he was like, "All right." He's like, "Speak." I was
But
like,
he was
"Bro,
he
this
was
man
like
is crazy."
shading her, being like, oh, like he was talking about like her love life, her love
Yeah,
life.
he was like, being her
His
being a
mom's?
single mom. And he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, but you were just like lonely or something
Yeah.
like that." Yeah,
like, damn.
he was
okay.
shading her. Shots fired.
Is his mom blonde?
I think they're
I
all
think she's
dark,
brunette,
Oh,
but
okay.
like she had like highlights.
Oh, okay, I wonder if he's like just hating on her because she's blonde too. He's like, that's why you was lonely. You was a single mom. Him, they're all so adorable.
Yeah.
I see them all the time now. There
Yeah,
must be
they're,
like a
like,
new
hang
season
out.
or something.
Yeah, I think a new season just came out.
Because now I like one video and I see a bunch of them,
Yeah.
and like the one girl that was also known on TikTok, she made a song for her boyfriend or fiance,
Mhm.
Andy. Is that her name? I might be way off.
I'm not sure.
But I saw
don't-
that. I've seen so many clips and I'm like, I adore this.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. I have before, but I'm obviously, of course, very behind.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, sorry you said Daenerys, and it made me think of that.
That's this whole podcast. Oh, and this one thing. And then you said, and oh my God. And did I tell you that? Oh my Lord. I saw Snow White.
How was it?
Fuck it. Let's just talk about everything under the sun except
That
for
Bob.
that Bob. I will tell you, watching the movie, it wasn't that bad. It
No.
only looks really bad when she tucks in the front. And then like the back pieces like loop in like Lord Farquaad. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, oh, she lost me, you know? She does a beautiful job.
Yeah.
She's like a really big eyebrow actress. Like she'd be
They
like,
should have hired actual people with dwarfism. Because the CGI ones look weird as hell.
I didn't like that. I was having a hard time taking it
It
in.
was just
Yeah.
strange.
Mm-hmm. But like, I think that
Big heads.
Yes. It's just weird. Like I'm looking at them and I'm like, but they were like never on the screen long enough for me to like digest it. So it
Yeah,
felt like a
okay.
shock every time they were on screen. I was like,
I was like, ooh,
who's
jump
that?
scare.
Who's that? Whoa, whoa. And then Grandma, I'm like, why do they keep getting so close to his face? I'm like, what the like?
It's
I was just
really
like,
detailed.
yes. And the guy who plays
I haven't watched the
in
full
Game of
movie.
Thrones. Oh my God, what's it? Tywin Lannister?
Oh, okay.
That actor, I'm pretty sure he's made a comment before, like, oh, we shouldn't just hire actors with dwarfism to play dwarves. So I think that's why they did it. But like,
But like, give them jobs. Hello.
like,
'Cause they
right? Like,
barely-
I'm just a little confused about. Mind you, there is an actor that has dwarfism in the movie,
Oh, okay,
but is not a dwarf.
interesting.
They're just a regular person. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But like one person, I was just kind of like, I
Like, there's a whole community. Like, you could.
I don't know. You know what I'm
Bring
saying? I'm
more
just
in,
kind of
yeah.
like. It was just really interesting, and Gal
But I
Gadot was
don't know,
awful, as
'cause now
everyone
it just-
said.
Now it feels like they're trying too hard to be like, oh, we're not offensive, but they also
It's still like they're excluding
Yes.
a group,
Yeah.
a whole
it
community.
feels like they're. It's almost like when people do like, oh, we're looking for like diversity hires.
Yes.
It's where it's like, okay, why can't you just look for a hire instead of saying that it's specifically a diversity hire?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I guess. I don't think that's a good
I don't know how
example,
to
but I
ex-
see
I don't know
what
how
you're
to
saying.
explain it.
They're almost being like too like, okay, we don't want to ruffle any feathers, so we're just never
like, it's
gonna hire
almost
those
like
people
the
again.
only reason we're hiring you is
Yeah,
because
that's
you're
what I'm saying.
diverse. Is what.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
I get what you're saying. So, but yeah, Gal Gadot was not good in that movie, and
I mean,
almost,
to be fair,
she's
has
not
she
good.
been good in any movie?
Right.
I mean,
Ooh.
Oh, the birds that preach, sister. And another thing,
like, I mean, as Wonder Woman, I mean, she was alright.
she was good in the first one.
The first one was really good. I loved
Be-
that movie
because she plays
She's just nice to look at.
a fish out of
Oh,
water.
she's very pretty. Yes.
Pretty, she plays a perfect character who's a fish out of water.
Yeah.
But like to be an established magical evil woman, she was like not. It was very flat. And then her song, I was like, I don't want to. I want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to listen to this. I was like, I don't want to be here.
I only came. Okay, I didn't watch the movie, but I was supposed to be working, but I was watching the movie.
Of course.
And
You was on break. You was on
I
break.
was
Yeah.
checking. No, I was like checking theaters,
Uh huh.
and you have to sit there for a while. But I was sitting there for like a little bit longer,
Of course.
And I was just like, that damn Bob. Like,
I'm telling you.
it was so bad. And like her makeup was weird. And
Mhm.
like the prince looked kind of weird too. And
I'm mad he wore a hoodie.
he wore a
Who
hoodie.
is
He
even
wears
in-
like
I
a
don't even know
hood.
who's in this movie besides.
I don't know who the
Gal
actor is.
Gadot
And yeah, they're
and
like the
her.
two main
Look it up.
concern. They're the two main people. And I will tell you this. Speaking of the dwarves, Dopey low-key looked like Tom Holland. I said that to somebody. They were like, no, he don't. And I was like, yeah, he does. Doesn't he? Please look it up. It can't be me. I don't know what it is. I was like, it's kind of giving Tom Holland.
That's so
I'm not to say they
funny.
look bad, but it felt like it was a cartoonish version of Tom Holland.
Have you ever
Okay,
seen
well,
Challengers?
First, I want to see
Challengers? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Love that movie. That was good.
I just keep
Okay, yeah, I have
hearing,
no idea who this man
back
is.
to Smosh. I keep hearing Smosh people make jokes about it. I'm just
Oh,
like,
about like threesomes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, about
No
specifically
way.
Challengers.
Oh, I wonder why.
I love Smosh. Oh my god. Sorry.
You said Dopey.
Dopey, yeah.
Literally was watching Smosh Mouth podcast this morning.
I
should be-
see it.
Right?
I
Okay.
do see it.
So I went with
It's-
someone and they kept telling me no. And I was like,
Let me see.
open your eyes.
It's like Tom Holland, blue eyes, and ginormous ears.
Right. Okay, thank you. It's not just me. I was looking, I was like, that's Tom Holland.
That's
So every
gonna
time he was on
be-
screen, I was like, that is Tom Holland. What is
Zendaya's gonna have the baby and be like, oh my god.
No, they're gonna
Listen,
have
we
to
love
be-
Zendaya.
No, she's so
She's a queen.
amazing.
Love her.
That's a queen.
She's
a queen.
so unproblematic. Knock on wood.
shit up.
I know, right? Let's not jinx it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he literally is wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, I didn't like his costume design. I don't know who he
Like,
is.
That definitely looks like a hoodie.
You know how everyone was giving Rachel strife about how her movie's not a regular Snow White princess movie, how she saves herself. Yeah, she's right about that, absolutely. It's not bad. I enjoyed it. I just feel bad that I felt like she kept saying that. People were like, ugh. And people see her as insufferable. She's talented. She does a great job in the movie. But yeah, Gal Gadot just was not good.
I just think the costume design was not it.
Yeah,
For
I
a
will say I
Disney
like the
movie?
color. Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
color design, color grading, color design, especially
Mhm.
compared to Wicked. I feel like Wicked falls flat for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the costumes are great.
Mm-hmm.
But-
they need to be brighter.
I need saturation. I need
Mm.
like depth in color. I need
It's a princess.
I need
movie. It's a
dimension.
children's.
Yes,
It's supposed to be bright and it's supposed to.
I mean
be-
that one was bright, but like you like you said, the outfits were like It was kind of like
her hair could have been much like fuller. She could have had like cute little red lips, like Snow White. Like
Oh, they even changed like the origin of her name.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, she's not
not
Honestly,
white, but like
I
who cares?
mean-
Like she is fair skinned. Who cares?
Yeah.
But
I mean, Snow White was never my favorite anyway.
yeah, so I mean, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I will say the animals were adorable because they obviously were cartoonish, and
Mhm.
there was a hedgehog, and I was like, oh my god, I love hedgehogs. They were so cute, and they'd be like this at the screen. I was like, oh my god, and even the squirrls, they were just hilarious. I thought the animals were cute, but other than that, a lot of music. Like I was like, oh, we're singing. Like it's definitely a musical. It's not
Yeah.
a movie with music.
Yeah.
It's a musical. I was like, oh, we sing it again.
that's how I felt
Mm.
about the Joker.
I haven't. You saw that? I didn't. I never saw that
haven't
one.
seen- I
I
haven't
almost
seen any of
pissed
them.
my pants in that theater, realizing it was a musical.
You were like-
really?
Where are the cameras?
I was like, "Are we about to tap dance again? Like,
Tap dance again.
watch it, girl." Oh,
You know
my
what?
God.
I need to pop open a bottle of wine or something to put that on
Oh
and
my
just have a
God.
good
There you
old
go.
cackle.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Moment of silence.
This had a flashback.
Yeah, I saw Snow White. I've been watching The Pit. Everyone I meet, I'm like, you need to watch it. They don't even know me. I'm like, have you heard of The Pit? No? Shame. What else have I been watching? I'm watching Daredevil. But the last episode, I was like not paying attention. I was like, we gotta watch that again. I think that's it. Nothing crazy,
Yeah, I was
nothing
gonna say,
new.
I don't think I've been watching anything new. No, because I've been reading.
Yeah.
So
Read-
I've just been having like ambiance on in the background.
Yup.
Because I finished Reacher.
Oh yeah, Reacher. I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm.
Watch some movies. I haven't really been watching anything new.
I just been laying low. People be texting me. They be like, "Hello." I'm like, "My bad." 3 days later, I text Rachel every day.
Mm-hmm.
3 days went by, and I was like, "My bad.
Yeah.
I'm drowning." She goes, "I know you are." I was like, "Yeah, sorry." I was like, "Don't take it personal." She's like, "I'm not." I'm like, "Okay, good." because I don't know what I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
I'll read it, I'll be like, I'll text you later.
Yeah, I've been having
You
that
read
too.
it?
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
I've
open
done
that
that.
shit and I'll
Oh,
be like,
you're
Open it, look
evil.
at it, and then
and
I'll
I'll
be
like, I
like,
can't right now.
because sometimes like
Oh, no, would
I
think
just
you
don't have the
hate
mental
me and that
capacity.
You're dead.
Oh my god.
You think I hate you or I'm dead if I don't answer?
Yes, I have problems.
We have
Anyways,
abandonment issues. We get it. I understand.
let's not get into that.
Yeah, that's because we didn't do the topic, so we can't just dive into that all of a sudden.
that's a whole different.
No, I get it. I'd be like, so you hate me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is this thing on? Like,
hello. I will say though, like with my group of friends, it's like that. Like, there's several of the people in my group. Days will go by that they don't text me back.
Yeah.
I sometimes just gotta fucking be like, hello,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, ugh, yeah, and I'm like, fucking answer a text, and I wouldn't have to call you.
a
They're like-
scoff is crazy.
No, I'm assuming that's what they do when I call.
Oh,
I,
so you have issues too.
I know Amanda's doing that. She's like, why is she calling me? Because you didn't text me back.
Mm.
I texted Christian Saturday night. Still haven't heard from me
I
yet.
don't like him.
You can say that because he don't watch.
If he does, I hope you know. Because the last time I saw him, I told him that. He was just mean.
In the summer?
He has a toot.
Yeah, when he has a toot, I have to bring him back down to earth.
Like,
Why you think I talk to him like that? People think I'm mean, and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
it's called control.
You gotta meet people where they're at.
Yeah, and so I have to go to hell. And
Right.
go to, but pick your shit up.
He has I don't know if he's insecure or he has some sort of, or he has the most confidence I've ever seen.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
I mean, I've met some people who are they're definitely insecure, but they have it's so deep inside them that you're just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just ugh. They don't even know that they're insecure.
Yes.
And it's like, you're a terrible person.
Have I ever told you this story one time? This was in high school. A friend of mine was complimenting another person, and he looked to me as if for me to compliment him. I was kind of like,
What?
yeah,
Wait. Re-explain that?
yeah, okay.
Rewind it back.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm at my locker,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and my friend is with me.
Yeah.
Another person walks by, says hi to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I like your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, thank you. And then he looks at me like, Talisa? And I'm like,
The hell?
they aight.
I've
Actually, I don't like them. They're kind of crooked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
what?
they're okay. Because, like, I didn't know. Because it wasn't like a hi, how you doing? It was like a, you gonna say something too about him? Or.
I would have been like, why are you looking at me? Like,
Literally, I was like, I'm about to be late to class.
what?
Why are we here?
What?
Take
And
your
of course-
4 eyes on, okay?
Mind you, a man. So I was like, you know, he was hella insecure.
Yeah.
I would have laughed. I'm like, why are you looking at me?
Well, I laugh at men's faces all the time now. I don't give a fuck.
No, literally, I don't.
That guy, that one guy that was like, oh, you need to submit to me. I said, okay.
That's funny.
I was like, you're funny. He said, nah, you seem like a tough cookie to crack. I said, oh,
You know what I just found out?
what?
That my coworker, she's not new, but she's new to me. I haven't seen her. She's an ex-Mormon
Ooh.
with 6
Oh.
kids,
Oh.
and she's 32.
Well,
And she,
Yeah, that's not
She-
that's not
That's
that
not
shocking.
yeah,
shocking.
yeah, yeah. And she got married at 19 to the abusive husband, like
Mhm.
ex-husband. And she was like talking about all this, she told me that right before she left.
Like
Yeah,
her
she-
shift was over.
Yes. And I was like, we can't. When am I gonna see you again? Like, please tell me your story. It was crazy. Anyways,
That's nuts. Actually, in Heretic, the 2 girls, they're Mormons. Because I was watching with Hazel and I was like, well, what religion is it?
Yeah.
And then the guy took out the Bible. I was like, looking around. I was like, ah, makes sense.
Mm.
I was like, got it.
is it the Mormons or the Amish that believe that brown skin's a curse from the devil?
Don't know.
I ain't
There's-
never heard that before, but
I've
it sounds
never
like
heard
Mormon.
that.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Is
Because
that-
I've never seen a black Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they all marry each other.
Well.
They literally, they all marry each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that also happens down south too. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Marty gonna look it up. I've never heard the Amish say that.
Yeah, I've never heard
Well, the Amish,
say
they
that.
literally just live in Pennsylvania. Like, that's it.
Yo,
There
there-
is an Amish girl on TikTok who I watch her with her recipes and stuff, but I think she's ex-Amish, but she still dresses
Yes.
up.
She's like, the
She was
Office
telling
still
her
spit-
story
the
the one day,
Office
like, she
slays,
left.
though.
Yeah, body tea.
Yeah.
Gucci good. Mwah.
Um,
I have seen a girl once on TikTok that she went on a date with an Amish boy. He picked her up in his horse on brought her butter or buttermilk. Yo, and it was and they're like, and everyone in the comments was like, yo, take this you okay? They were like, yo, take this down. What if he gets caught? They're like, how is he gonna get caught? They're
He
like,
was
oh,
on,
you're right.
What's it called? It's a weird word.
it's Mormon to answer your question.
Mormon?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a thing where Amish kids get to like go do whatever they want for like a month or something, like a week.
Yeah, it's a
Is it really?
yeah, there's a when they turn a certain age, like you're able to like leave to I don't know, I guess test out how if
What's
you
it
want to
called?
in the real world or if you want to stay with
It sounds like
Amish.
sowing your seeds. That's what it sounds like.
yeah, let me
reap it as
see. Hold
sowing.
on.
There's, like,
I'll
a
look it up.
name
There
for
is a
it.
name for it.
I almost want to say like it's like a sweet 15
Also,
or something.
To go back to the Mormon thing,
Yes.
it says historically in Mormonism's largest denomination, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, leaders beginning with founder Joseph Smith taught that dark skin was a sign of a curse from God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyway, Amish.
That's crazy.
What am I looking up? Amish
Guest day.
Amish free day.
rite of passage. It's a rum. Is it Rumspringa?
Yes.
Is that what that? I've heard that term
Rumspringa,
all the
meaning
time.
running around in Pennsylvania is a rite of passage in some Amish communities where teens, typically around age 16, are allowed greater freedom to explore the outside world before deciding to join the church and become an adult member.
That sound like a sweet 16.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have had a rum
I
springer.
don't know, it doesn't.
I'm gonna have it at 30.
It doesn't
No, 'cause
say
they don't
how
have-
long it is.
They don't have
though.
electricity. They don't have anything. So
Yeah, we
phones,
literally
nothing.
went to the Amish when I was in school for 8th grade. We went there for a trip.
that was
Like,
an
Damn,
option.
to just
see-
watch them?
Yeah, basically. like they
they're
taught
zoo
us-
animals.
Yeah, literally, it was to go, and then they showed us like how they make butter, how
Mhm.
they live, like all that stuff, and I was like, this feels weird.
They did that in my old school.
Like,
I didn't go because
yeah,
it was
I
like
mean-
it was like a choice.
And you were like, no, thank you.
No, it was like they put you in a specific group,
Oh. Like lottery?
kind of, and then they also had to like your parent had to agree to let you sleep over.
oh, ours wasn't a sleepover. we took
Yeah,
a
ours
bus.
ours was like
In
a
the
week.
Amish?
Yeah, a week with. The
Oh, so
Amish.
you're basically like you're Amish for
You're
a week.
Amish.
So you was gonna be like making butter.
Yeah, like you were
Feeding
gonna
the
milking
like,
cows.
Yes.
and the whole like were they gonna
Yes.
make you wear the clothes?
He-
and
that sounds
everything?
like
I don't know.
slavery. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry. You ever see that really famous clip of a guy talking about how he went to a school trip and they had him picking cotton and he was
Yeah.
a black?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like that.
Yeah.
My dad pretended that he was his friend.
That
Like,
guy.
Yeah, like
What?
He
Okay.
lied to you and said he was that guy's friend.
like maybe he was telling the truth, but like I remember him telling me, "Oh, my friend said," and I'm like, "Your friend?"
You're like, I've heard this video.
Yeah, it was really funny because I literally realized that a couple years ago, like that he was like, just lying.
Sometimes I like telling kids white lies and letting them figure it out later in life. I told Bella when she was little that Drake was my boyfriend. She believed me. So when she would hear him on the radio, she thought her mom like, "Oh, that's Talisa's boyfriend." And I was like, "It only takes one person to believe. Jesus only needed one follower."
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Although thankfully you didn't manifest that.
Oh,
girl.
Imagínate. I would have
Imagine
30.
him on this podcast. Right
I would
now.
have
That's
33
crazy.
Birkins and a whole lot of heartbreak. Right now, all I have is a whole lot of heartbreak.
No, your name would have been in Kendrick's diss track.
Yeah.
Oh my, you know what? I would have been the whistleblower. I would have been like, yeah, I'll tell Kendrick that and have him on the podcast and be like, so let's break down how you wrote this.
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
So what really
My
got
baby
me,
daddy.
what really got me was when you said OV ho. What is it?
Oh,
I forget what it-
no.
Talisa told me so.
Imagine. Imagine.
Sorry.
Oh, you stole the Caribbean flag. Like, he'd have been like, from your Caribbean island princess or some shit. Like, yo, imagine.
The life you could have had, Talisa.
It's still possible. we
True.
we don't
You're
know.
right, you're
We'll
right.
see.
Oh, girl.
Right.
Not with him.
Right.
No.
I was gonna
No.
say.
No, thank you. No.
Ooh.
We'll figure it out. Oh my god. Okay. No, there's nothing else to say because we definitely went way over time and didn't even touch the topic.
Another day. It's fine.
Another day. Don't worry. I promise. Next time.
Next time.
Girl, you promised the next time I was here we would organize your room.
I'm sorry it flooded.
Okay.
I'm sorry I told my therapist I was gonna be positive, and then God was like, "Bet," and then literally beat my ass.
I'm like a guy that's like, well, I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit.
I guess I'll never make a joke again. Just kill myself. It's fine. Don't worry about it, girl.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah, I know. You know what, Bella? You need to be on when we like bash men. That'll be so fun. You should be on for that one.
What?
Sometimes
I
we
feel
have
like you
episodes
would
where we
enjoy
bash
that.
men. We'd be like,
Oh.
don't you hate when things men say, and it'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
My dog died 13 years
And that's why I
ago.
cheated
Or
on
my
you.
mom's dog died 13 years ago, and I just never
got over
got
it.
over
Yeah.
it, even though I didn't give a shit about that dog.
Wow, so you're really gonna treat me like shit when my grandma died 17 years ago? My grandma was the only woman who ever loved me, and this is how you gonna treat me?
Right.
And then, wow, it's crazy that you would leave me when I'm finally getting my shit together after the third time I said that I would get my shit together.
Yeah.
Babe,
Fun
I didn't
times.
want to cheat. You made me cheat. I don't. Yo, look at me
She
here.
was just right there.
It was an
It
accident.
was an accident.
I just slipped. I was naked. I slipped in. I don't know what to tell you. I never said we were ever going to be together. So I don't know where you got that from.
Oh.
The stories we can tell. That's it. Nothing else. I'm
That's
done.
it.
I'm
My
tired.
head hurts.
What?
Yeah.
head hurts.
I had a
I
headache.
bet it do. My bad. Talk about men. Headache.
Literally.
Bye, guys.
Bye.